Hello and Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the Corner Kick Christmas special. And with our friend and co-host Aaron. How are you today, Aaron?
Hi, Nathan. I'm great, thanks. And Merry Christmas to all of our listeners.
Brilliant. So we're going to do things a bit different today, and we're going to talk about our team of the year, as this is our last episode of the year. So to start with, we'll go with goalkeeper. I'm going to pick Manuel Neuer. He's been a bit off pace in recent years. However, he seems back to his best, and now he's a European champion. What do you think of that, Aaron?
Well, I think you're right there because he has been off his pace the past few years with Bayern having their ups and downs and so on. But they're starting to rebuild now, and obviously he's a veteran in the team. He's obviously he has to prove himself a lot more with the new players coming in, and he's a clean sheet merchant, and he's a good player.
Yeah, so we can agree on that one. Moving on to right back, I think we're going to go with a player from your team, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He may not be the best going forward, but what he offers, may not be the best defending, but going forward, what he offers is sublime. So, would you agree with Arnold?
Yeah, I would agree with that because he has done a lot in the first couple of seasons of his professional career. He's proven a lot when it comes to assists and driving forward. However, yeah, like you say, he's got a lot to learn when it comes to defending, but he is improving, and I reckon one day he might be Liverpool captain.
Yeah, great. Another player from your team who I think we'll put in the team of the year is Virgil van Dijk. He's injured at the moment. However, before his injury, he's been invincible since he signed for Liverpool, really. Everything, he's like a metal detector when it comes to the ball. The ball is just attracted to him. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you're right there, to be honest. Obviously, there is a lot of haters when it comes to Virgil van Dijk when he makes mistakes, but he is a leader in the team. He's like you say, he's a brick wall, and he's good on the ball as well. He's not just defending when it comes to time and when it comes to like excelling the ball and just taking it easy when it comes to passing the ball out to the wingers and so on.
Yeah, you're right. And second centre back, I would actually go for David Alaba of Bayern Munich. Again, another European Cup winner, and he used to be a left back, but he slotted into centre half really well, I think, and that's why I would pick him.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to go with Johnny Evans for that one though, because he's one of them players in the Premier League, especially at Leicester, where he's a veteran now, like I say, but he's a leader in that team, and there's not many centre halves in the Premier League that teams want to sign at the minute, and I think Johnny Evans. I know he's about 32 years old, 33 years old, but he's proved himself at United, and he's one of them centre halves that can play till he's about 40.
Yeah, good point. And for left back, I think it's either between Andy Robertson or Alphonso Davies. And I actually am going to go for Alphonso Davies because considering his age, 19 years old, he's absolutely unreal. He plays like he's in his prime and he offers defensive work as well as attacking work. And I think he's got a lot more things to come.
Yeah, you're right there. Alphonso Davies is very fast left back, but when it comes to overlapping wingers, you're right. He's probably better at that than actually Robertson. It's a tough one that because Robertson is an overall defender and attacker, and he's at the club he's at now, Liverpool. He is playing the best football he can possibly be playing.
Yeah, and he's good on the ball. And Robertson's also Scotland captain as well, led them to the first tournament in God knows how long. So he's got that going for him as well. Personally, winning the European Cup this year, I just think Alphonso Davies just edges it.
Yeah, you're right. But like you say, European Cup winners, Robertson won it last season. It's one of them really.
Moving on to the midfield now, we'll go with three midfielders. My first pick for midfield has to be Bruno Fernandes, who has been sublime since joining Manchester United. He's another player that looks almost invincible. He's guaranteed a goal or assist basically every game, the form he's on at the moment. What do you think of that?
Well, I know you've got a soft spot for Bruno Fernandes, and I might agree with you there. With the team he's at, United, through and through United. But obviously, he's been a bit frustrated with the performances that he's had been performing at the start of his Man United career. But it looks like he's going to contend for the title this season, so it could be an outstanding career for him.
Yeah, and another player for the midfield, I'd go Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich, who he sort of plays like a Kante role for Bayern Munich, is winning the ball back and releasing it. However, I do think he's a bit better on the ball than Kante because he can attack as well. We've seen his goals for Bayern Munich and Germany, and he looks like a real star for the future as well.
Yeah, well, like you say, every team does need an N'Golo Kante, and if he's the one that links and performs the way he does, then yeah, I'll go with him as well.
One final spot in the midfield. Who would you go for?
It's a tough one that.
People have said either Thiago or De Bruyne.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, obviously, season after season, he performs. He's like an assist king and so on. But I'm gonna go for Gini Wijnaldum for Liverpool, just because he doesn't get the upright say that he should get, and he doesn't. Obviously, he plays with a quality Liverpool side, and he doesn't get as many goals as he should. But for Holland, he does.
Yeah, it's a good point, really. I mean, Thiago's been a name that's been mentioned a lot as well. So, Thiago at Bayern was a different player to Thiago at Liverpool, but obviously he has been injured. So, I mean, you kind of got to give him benefit of the doubt there. So,
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'd maybe go with Thiago. And then up front, three strikers. Well, three strikers, one striker, two wingers, whatever you want to call it. I think I'll shock a few people with my choices here, but my first choice would be Lewandowski. What do you think of that?
Well, I think that's one of the right choices, to be honest, because Lewandowski he's been on the scene a while, but he's a goal scoring machine at Bayern, and he doesn't get that. People don't talk about him as much as they should, like the Ronaldos and Messis. Lewandowski is one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah, and another Bayern Munich player who I'd go for up front, Thomas Muller. Obviously, he can play anywhere. However, I just think he was so good for Bayern Munich in their European Cup run this year, the year just gone, whatever you want to call it. I think he deserves an honourable mention. Like, I think he should be in there, but I don't know what you think to that.
I know what you're saying there. He has, like I say, they've said it with many of the Bayern players. They've got a strong squad at the past season and a half, and he's been in that squad for 6 years, and he's bounced off every player that's been there, and obviously he links up with Lewandowski very well, getting the goals for Bayern, and that's why they've got so much success.
Yeah, and another choice that might shock you, but you might like this, to be fair. I'm actually going to pick Mo Salah, and I'm going to pick Mo Salah because every season, the past 3 seasons, he's got better. He's led Liverpool to their first title in 29 years or something it was, and I think that's unreal. I think the stats he's providing are the same type of stats you'd see from a Ronaldo or Messi, and I think he deserves the credit that he's not getting at the moment. And I think if he moves on, we might really see how good of a player he's been in the Premier League, whether it's that 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line.
Well, I think you're right there. I would have went with Mo Salah as well. He in the past 3 seasons, obviously the first season, everyone wasn't sure how he'd perform. We've obviously breaking records, scoring 40 odd goals, and then the second season he didn't score as many, but he changed his game. He was more of a team player in that second season. Obviously, in this third season, he's adapting so well. He could be a 30 goal. It could be a 30 goal tally this season for him.
Yeah, and he does deserve a bit of credit because he can be quite selfish. I think people focus on that rather than the actual talent and the numbers he's hitting. And the numbers he's hitting are absolutely unbelievable. So he deserves a bit of credit with that. So that's our team of the year. Again, there's no quiz question this week because we're going to announce the winner of our giveaway. So the winner of our giveaway was Joe Moscrop, and he has been contacted to give him the FIFA points. So enjoy them and have a great Christmas, Joe. And that's
well
all
done,
for
Joe.
us. This is our last episode of the year, so we'll be back in the new year on the first Friday of January at 12 p.m. our normal slot. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a great new year.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Bye.